Come along with me and explore Sehome Hill today. The tunnel on top of Sehome Hill. It was built in 1923 when workmen blasted the tunnel through the sandstone for Hooton Road. In 1967, it was closed to cars, and now it serves as a walking path. Now, back in my parents' day, this was Lovers Tunnel, where the lovers in BHam and Walking Cane would go up and make out in the tunnel and stuff. Now, I had a friend named Andy. He passed away a couple days ago. He told me when he was a teenager, him and his friends come up here and scare the lovers coming through the tunnel. But that was way back in the day. Now it's a passway and a popular place for people to come and walk through the tunnel. Now the reason it has this cage around on both sides of it is because it has fallen rocks issues, and every once in a while the city closes it off. Right now it's open, so take the time and enjoy it while it's open. And now the other popular attraction on top of Sehome Hill is this tower here, this viewing tower that you get. Nice view of the whole BHam. I do wish the tower was a little taller or the trees were a little shorter, but it's still a pretty good spot. Still a pretty good view. And I don't know when the tower was built, but I can tell you it's been here my whole life. At least I can remember going up to it when I was a kid in the 80s, so it's been here for quite a long time, and it's a very popular spot. It's probably the most popular spot on Sehome Hill.
Oh yeah, right here.
And just like all towers, you're gonna have to climb up some stairs to get up on the top of this and see the view, but that is expected from every tower. Now I mentioned the sandstone before, and the whole Sehome Hill is done with Chuckanut sandstone. Actually, to tell you the truth, all the Chuckanut Mountains, which is all these little foothills south in the South BHam area, in the south of BHam, Sehome Hill being one of the Chuckanut Mountains. I don't really call them foothills, they're not really mountains, but anyways, they're all sandstone. It was all created from glaciers a long time ago, and the bottom of the glacier deposited a whole bunch of sand out here, or sand dunes, and then compacted with all the ice on top with all that weight, and created this whole bunch of sandstones throughout the Chuckanuts. And you can see right here some nice close-up view of that sandstone. And yeah, it's a wonderful, cool rock. Actually, a lot of the buildings in BHam are built with the Chuckanut sandstones too. So Another thing you might know is on top of Sehome Hill is the radio tower for the county. Yeah, communication tower. Eh, they're everywhere these days, and this one's on top of Sehome Hill, and that's what it is. Another thing, if you follow the pass through the tunnel and the old roadway, this was the old lookout spot where you could pull up your car and look out over BHam. Not much of a lookout because of all the trees nowadays, but it's still one of the cool spots around. Another place that's below the lookout there is this water tower. More of a tank, but yeah, the old water tower. I'm not too sure if it's still in use, but there's also a lot of cool graffiti along it. Matter of fact, there's quite a good bit of graffiti throughout the hill if you can find it. There's a lot of hidden cool stuff on this hill, and we'll get to that in a moment. Yeah, you're gonna find a lot of cool little spots like this that are just hidden up on the hill, and if you take the time to go wandering the whole Sehome Hill, you're gonna find a lot of cool spots and other things. And another really cool thing about this hill, if you know where to look, you can find these little pagan shrines and Wiccan shrines, especially since it's close to the University of Western Washington. You're going to find a lot of liberalism, you're going to find a lot of paganism, and you'll find a lot of these little shrines on Sehome Hill. Another hidden spot on top of Sehome Hill. If you know where to find this spot, you can get a nice little view. If you don't, too bad, you're gonna have to find it yourself, cause I ain't telling you. Another hidden gem up on Sehome Hill is this net. I found these nets in a couple places up here. They keep changing around, but it always has this nice net, and there's always a notebook and pens and stuff to leave a note and stuff. And I'll let you go through the notebook here, and I hope you enjoyed the show. And have a nice day and enjoy what is written in the notebook as soon as I can get this one opened up for you. Well, this is the end of the show, and if you liked what you saw, please hit the like and subscribe. If you didn't, then never mind. And if you want to watch me next week, I'll probably have another show next week for you, and I'll see you then.